of you. Okay, so this call was primarily designed for inspirational leaders. All right, and this is for people who are in the community, people who are maybe in your church or at your job. You're considered a leader because one thing that I know about leaders is leaders are solution oriented driven. And so we want to make sure that we have the right people seeing this information because when you hear it, you're going to realize how selfish you'd be if you didn't share it. So we wanted to definitely get it in front of the right people. And so just before we start, I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name is Erica, and I've been involved for a year or so with this incredible business. I've been in holistic health for over 20 years. And like some of you, I've gone through ups and downs in my life, things that, family members being sick, maybe losing a family member, going through, issues with divorce, with children, and so on and so forth. And you know what? I realized that I was a little bit of an emotional eater. And so, as you can see here, when things kind of, I know how to dress it up too, though, right? But now I want you to see the after picture. And this is after I became a part of LifeWave. And as you can see here, it's been transformative for me on many different levels. It helped me to tap into some other aspects of my life. And it's been a true blessing. And so just to kind of kick things off, I'm going to show you some before and after pictures. Let's see if it'll show. Yeah, I want to show you some before and afters really quick. Pay attention because we have a great speaker on the call today, and she brings a wealth of knowledge. But I want you to see some of these before and afters. As you can see here, day 1, 42, and 55 days, you see how she changed. And look here, Benalago, before and after. Look at all these transformative. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's been amazing. And there I am. Right now. And we have, look at her mouth. Hair growth. Wow. Look at her before. Look at those wrinkles disappeared. So we're going to be able to share more with you, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste as to what you were in store for. I think you're going to really love it. Okay, let me get back to the presentation. Okay, there we go. I'm mastering this, not quite yet. Okay, so listen, this afternoon we have a special treat. It has been my pleasure to connect with an incredible woman, a caring woman, a loving woman. I've never heard of somebody who is actually in the health and wellness industry. She's a herbalist, guys, certified herbalist, and you know what? She takes her job so serious that I'll call her sometimes, and she's like, "Somebody's sick. I got to go down to the hospital. I'm just going to sit there with them and keep them company." And I mean, that's what you call serious commitment. And so I love her because she's so positive. She's so well spoken. She's just a smooth operator. You guys are going to love hearing from her today. And she's going to bring to you this powerful information on this incredible technology that has changed her life as well as her whole family's life. Now, I'll tell you right now, she's a leader out of the Detroit market. And so we're excited to have her on. And I'm wondering if Miss Tahila Abraham is on the line. Are you there?
I am.
Great. Yay. Tahila, we're so glad to have you.
Erica.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Abraham is, we are partners in the business. My husband, he's actually on conference calls today, so he will not be able to join us, but I am holding down the fort for him. Okay. So again, as Erica said, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. And I just want you to know, if you're on this call today, you are truly blessed and truly loved if someone invited you to this call, because they want to see you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers financially, abundantly. We want to see you prosper, and whoever invited you wants to see you prosper as well. So thank you for joining us. As Erica stated, I am a certified phytotherapist and herbalist. And I've been studying natural remedies for about the past 30 years, actually, starting with a friend of mine and my daughter who had cancer at the same time as my friend did. And we started looking into natural remedies back then. And then I had my own health challenges, having the doctors found 3 lumps in my breast and wanted to do all types of tests and different things. And I went the natural way, came back in 3 months, they couldn't find anything. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my daughter's life being here. I'm thankful for me being here. And so I've been advocating for myself and others, family and friends, and just showing them natural ways to bring our bodies back into balance with herbs. And so now that desire to change lives has been supercharged with this new technology, and I am just on fire, and it's touching and changing so many people's lives. So I'm really, really excited about that. Um, Now, I want to tell you guys the start of our journey with this technology. Our friend, Teresa Kemp, she called us in mid-October of last year. The last time we heard from Teresa was like 2 years prior. And on that call, 2 years prior, she informed us that she was back in hospice for the second time and that the doctor had given her 2 weeks to live. We were just blown away, like, oh my God, because she's such an amazing, big personality person. Like, man. So we were praying and praying and praying, but we never heard from her again after that. So naturally, we assumed the worst. But she called us in October of last year, and Abraham looked at me and I looked at him, and we were like, "This is Teresa?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's me." And we were like, "Oh my God." We both mouthed to ourselves, she was gone. And she was just so even more alive and bubbly and got such a great hold on life. And she was sharing all the things that she had been doing over the past 2 years. She was back and competing in martial arts because she has multiple black belts, and she's been traveling all over the world doing book signings and helping run a dojo with over 40 kids. And we were just like, oh my God, whoa, girl. We were just shocked and amazed. And so Abraham was like, well, wait a minute now. You got to tell me what you're doing, because I just had a stroke a couple of months ago. And she was like, what? You had a stroke? He was like, yeah, it's kind of weakened me. I lost some of my memory. This is going on, that's going on. She was like, wait a minute, let me tell you about this technology that I'm using. And she began to tell us about these patches. And man, I'm telling you, our mouths were just sitting there open. And, Abraham was like, well, you told me enough. I see the results. You're still here. You on fire. 67 years old, guys. She's a senior. She's not a young woman. She is young. She is young. I won't say that because we are age reversing. But she's older than most, and you wouldn't expect her to have that much energy and vibrancy at that age. But she is on fire and living her life and sharing information with us. She gave us a new lease on life as well. And so we've been using the technology, and I'm telling you, both of our lives, Abraham and myself, have flipped upside down. We went from having one bucket list with 10 things on it, about 5 of them crossed out because physically we knew we would never be able to do those things again. Now we done added us back and got 10 more bucket lists, and we are living life to the fullest, traveling and just having a ball. So I am like, wow, I got to tell people, you don't have to suffer. You don't have to grow old miserably. You can grow younger gracefully, which is actually the name of the book that Abraham and I are writing right now. We're almost done, and it will be released soon in the fall. So you guys help celebrate us with that, and help us celebrate rather, and look forward to the book coming out. We can't wait for that. But some of the things that happened for us before I get started in the technology itself is we both suffered with some of the same things, more so on Abraham's part because he was diabetic, and he had sciatic nerve pain and neuropathy in his hands and in his feet, to the point where his toes had turned black, and the nails were getting infected. And I begged him, babe, please, you got to go to the doctor. He was like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. So we started using the technology. Today, his feet are just as pink and beautiful as ever. He feels great. Circulation has been restored on every level. Hallelujah. And we are excited about that as well. So no more sciatic nerve pain, only when he overstrains himself, but we put on a patch and we're great. Myself having sciatic nerve pain and neuropathy in my hands and feet from doing hair, standing and doing hair. I was a hairstylist and loctician for years. Since I retired in December, Abraham was like, "Hey, you're doing great with LifeWave. You can retire. You can sit back." I'm like, "Great." So no more nerve pain and neuropathy and things like that for me from using the patches. I'm so excited about, and that was the third day in. Both of us experienced that freedom from pain. Um, we've lost track of when things happened after that first week because so many things were happening back to back. The first day we had more energy, it was through the roof. The next day we noticed we both slept all night and we're trying to race each other to the restroom because we usually get up 3-4 times a night going to the bathroom. The third day, sciatic nerve pain and the neuropathy was gone. Fourth day, we were having more mental clarity and could remember things, no more brain fog because we were getting enough rest. So, and it just went from there to so many things. Abraham had suffered from psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, really bad for years. He said all the way back into his 20s, taking medication, doing steroid shots, creams, nothing worked. It just got worse and worse and worse. Well, now his skin is smooth like a baby's skin. We are so excited. No more scabs all on his back, all on his legs. It's smooth as skin. Skin is smooth and healed up and doing amazing. He was scheduled for cataract surgery. I'm trying to get it all in because I just want you guys to know how amazing this is. He was scheduled for cataract surgery 3 weeks after he started patches. The second week, he noticed that he could drive at night without the night glare, flashing out the whole windshield where he couldn't see. So he had stopped driving at night and I would have to drive. Well, one particular day he ran out to the store and got caught at night before he made it back. And he was so excited when he dropped through the door. He was like, "You're not gonna believe what happened." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "I can see." He was like, I said, "What do you mean?" Like, "I can see at night. I can see." There was no blinding of the car brakes in front of me or the lights coming at me. I could just see clearly like normal. I'm like, "Oh man, that is amazing." He's like, "It's these patches. I'm telling you." He said, "I'm calling and canceling my cataract surgery." They were very upset with him, but he did cancel the surgery and doing great. His glucose levels are great and he's doing wonderful back in the gym, working 3 days a week, working out 3 days a week. And it's just been so much. Eye floaters clearing up, all that stuff. So I'm just so thankful that neither one of us have to go to the chiropractor anymore and get shots and all those things like that. Now we can just live our life. So yeah, we're just excited about that. Now what I want to do is we're going to have a couple of people come on and share a testimony as well. But the first thing I want to ask is, have you been patched? When you ask people that, they're like, "I don't know what that means." I have on my shirt, it says, "Have you been patched?" One of our brand partners, Yolanda, had this shirt made for us for one of our engagements. Thank you, Yolanda, for that. These are amazing. We get a lot of response from it. On the back, it says, "Ask me how." So have you been patched? Ask me how. Where I'm here to tell you today, this technology is helping so many people to improve their lives. It's just amazing. And what I will say is this, as a disclaimer before we get started, this is not medical advice. So always consult your doctor or a medical professional before starting any program or procedure. However, this is not a procedure and this is not a medical device. There's no medicine or anything being put into you. It's just strict phototherapy and light energy that's aiding your body to do what it needs to do. So just had to throw that out there for you that said, "Oh, it healed me." Well, it didn't heal you. Your body healed itself, but the technology helped your body to heal itself. So it's called David. I'll tell you about the owner first before we go any further. David Smith, amazing man. He's the CEO and the inventor of X39. He has over 130 patents. I hear so many people say, well, I don't know anybody that has a patent, but this man has over 130. Well, I do know one other person that has a patent, and that's my husband. Amazing. You guys will hear about that at another time, or it'll be in the book. But David Smith has over 130 patents. And they don't just give out patents randomly. Patents are only given out if they work. And so, hey, that speaks volumes in itself. So he's a scientist and inventor specializing in age reversing. Guys, did you hear that? Age reversing, not anti-aging, not just stopping you from aging further, but resetting your internal clock back 20, 30 years, back internally, your body's healing and rejuvenating itself back to when you were in your 20s and your 30s. I love it. I love it. People ask me, hey girl, how you doing? I said, man, I am doing fantastic. They were like, well, I need to get where you at. I said, well, let me give you my ear and let me tell you. Now, in 2008, David Smith focused his attention on stem cell research. Thank you, David, for that. We appreciate you. You are a godsend, literally. His recent patent, it took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring it to market. And now we're here and able to share. You can go to the next slide. Erica, we're here and ready to share that information with you today. It is a patented technology. You can look up the patent for yourself on the website and on other sites that we'll give you as we speak today. It is the technology itself. I can't even see that screen. Lord have mercy. It's okay. The technology itself. Hold on a second, guys. It's a stem cell activation patch. And the less stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. Hundreds of millions of people all over the world, not only myself, but you, everybody else are experiencing symptoms of aging, not only just aging, but rapid aging because we're being bombarded with so many things, biochemicals, toxins in our food, in our air, in our water. It's just ridiculous. So what we need to understand that at the age of 30, only half of your stem cells are still active. And by the time you get 60 or older like me, you lose almost all stem cell activity. Then you got the rapid aging, you got the aches, you got the pain, you got the this, you got the that, and it just goes downhill from there. And many people just lose their zest and their zeal for life because their stem cells have stopped working. But what if I tell you you can restart your stem cell and reactivate them? You don't have to get stem cell injections and things like that. You can restart your own stem cells with just a patch. No shots, no transdermal shots or injections or anything like that. It's just a simple patch that reflects your own energy back. Now, let me share with you how X39 works. It is a proprietary form of phototherapy that redirects your own body heat and energy back into your body, which in turn is called, it activates the GHK copper peptide. That copper peptide wakes up your stem cell, and it has patented nano crystals in it that helps reflect the light, your own body energy back into your body to wake those stem cells up and tell them to get to work. And they're intelligent. They're going to do what they've been designed by God for them to do. There's no chemicals, there's no stimulants in it, it's non-invasive, and it works so good, guys. I tell people all the time, even if you don't want to put it directly on your skin, especially if you have a latex allergy or anything like that, you can put it outside of your clothing because your own infrared energy reaches out like at least 6 inches or more outside of your body. So if it's right on your clothes, that's less than an inch away. So of course it's going to activate the crystals from the heat from your body, and it's going to work and do what it's supposed to do. So many people's mind have been blown. Like, oh my God, I didn't even have to put it on my skin. All I did was just put it on my shirt, and I can lift my arm now. I can move, I'm like, hey, I told you, seeing is believing. Patching is believing. That's what I say now. Patching is believing. You don't have to You know, just believe it because someone else says it, but you can experience it for yourself. So that's one of the things I love about the technology is the ease of use. Next slide, Erica. Sharing some of the benefits of X39, which is the name of the patch and the technology that we're talking about today. First off, increased strength. To watch my husband go from being weakened from a stroke and a heart attack after that, and to see him be so strong now and back to walking 5 miles a day, working out with his fitness instructor 3 times a week, and just living a life strong. When I say this man is looking buff, y'all, Lord have mercy. I told him, I said, babe, flex your guns for me. He like, girl, go on. I'm like, no, I need to see that. You looking good, girl. I mean, I said, you looking good. He's like, man, you just something else. What do you say? No, you're biased. I say, no, I'm not biased. You just looking good. Okay. Um, X39 also reduces inflammation, and the inflammation is what causes pain in your joints and in your body. You know, it reduces inflammation, especially around your nerves and things. So it helps you to be able to move better and have increased stamina, more energy. Like I said, the first day we used it, the energy, vitality through the roof. Stamina, I don't know which stamina they're talking about right here, but it increases stamina on every level, guys. Trust me. Share it. Everyone will thank you. When I say it gives mental clarity, that brain fog that I would wake up with every morning, Lord have mercy. To be able to wake up just clear, ready to go, not forgetting every time you walk into the room for something, Lord have mercy. I was worried, y'all. It had me worried because I was forgetting every 5 seconds something. And I'm like, wait a minute now. Now I'm on it and I'm sharp and I got it. Okay. It helps to restore muscle or skeletal condition. The doctor diagnosed me 4 years ago with mild scoliosis. I never even knew I had that until I started going to the chiropractor. But all of that is strengthened. My body is straightening itself out. I'm standing up straighter. My shoulders are straight. My back is straight. You know, my hip is balanced. I'm so grateful for that. Improvement of sleep. Yep. Sleeping through the night. I wake up and it's like, oh my God, it's morning already. I just can't believe it, because I had up and down all night. I would literally average 3 hours of total sleep a night because I was up and down going to the bathroom so much. And by the time it was time where I would really fall into a deep sleep, it was time to get up. So I would wake up all groggy. But now I'm awake, I'm alert, sleeping good. Talks about skin, improved skin appearance here. I had several of my clients call me and tell me, oh my God, I can't believe my skin. Am I just tripping or is this patch really doing what I think it's doing? I said, well, what's happening? And they were like, I can see my lines right around my mouth and around my eyes are smoothing out. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, people telling me, what are you doing? You looking all young and good. I just smile because I didn't want to say it was the patch. I said, no, you need to go ahead and tell them what it is so they can be young and vibrant too. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So you can go to the next slide, Erica. Um, I love this. But this is a topography map, and it was done on a 77-year-old woman. They placed in this study they did the X39 on the back of her neck. When she first came in session one with no X39 at all, she had full inflammation in her brain and lack of brain coherence. Lack of brain coherence means the left and right are not balanced. You're not thinking clearly. It may be signs of dementia, Alzheimer's, something like that, or even children that are autistic or have some type of brain injury or something. They're seeing results with this as well. Well, this lady, and when she first came in, it was full red. All that red you see, all of that is inflammation in her brain. Now look at the next one. It says in session two, when she came 3 weeks later, and she was using X39 for 3 weeks, no more inflammation, improved brain coherence. She could think better, think clearer, remember things. By session three, 6 weeks later on X39, it was complete turnaround, better brain coherence. I love it. So if you have any loved ones or anything that have Alzheimer's or dementia, sundowners, Alzheimer's, or anything like that, where they have trouble with evenings, anything like that. Even college students with lack of focus, they eat pizza and junk food, their brains are inflamed too. So, you need to help them. If you love them, help them and tell them about this technology and what it can do for them. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Next slide, Erica. I love it. The long-term result. Now, people get results in a few weeks. Some get amazing results in one day. But these are the long-term effects of X39 as per the case study that's on thisisinfo.com. You guys write that site down because it's a plethora of information on there concerning the patches, the patents, doctor reviews, and case studies, all kind of stuff on that site. I'll answer any question you have. Now, the first few days, using X39, 4,000 gene cells began to reset themselves. Now, I heard someone say that, I think it was Erica that said, doctors usually say, and I heard it from another doctor, but I heard it from Erica recently and find it. Doctors say that if you drink 1 glass of wine a day, it'll help reset 2 cells. 2. X39 helps to reset 4,000 genes in just a few days. Imagine being on it for 6 months. Okay? Within 6 weeks, the brain becomes more balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. So those fine lines that my client was talking about, even myself, people are saying that I look younger. And they were like, man, you look amazing. I said, well, let me tell you something. What's better than looking amazing is feeling amazing. And I feel absolutely phenomenal on this technology. So yeah, skin improvement, like with Abraham, it improved his skin where he's not suffering full body from that psoriasis skin. And amazing, amazing. Hair increase, like on the slide that Erica showed early, hair growing in, Abraham's bald patch is growing in. Where mine had been thinning around the edges, I've been able to start new locks again. And I'm just so excited for that.
Tahila,
Oh,
let me just say one thing. Let me interrupt you real quick. Your voice
sure.
went down a little bit. Now that could just be where I am, but I want to make sure everyone can hear you. So it may be, I don't know what could have happened, but I just want to tell you it went, your voice went down a little bit, the volume, just a little.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think it's better when you get closer. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll just get close to the phone. I've got the fan on in the background. That might have been what happened. No problem. But yeah, so also another long-term result is within 6 months, heart reverses in age. And what I love about that is Abraham had a heart attack. He had 80% blockage in one of his valves and 50% in the other. I can't wait for him to go back and have them retest that again because I know just by the stamina that he has now, the strength and the endurance that he has now when he's walking, when he's working out with his trainer, I know his heart has reversed in age, you know, and that is absolutely, absolutely amazing. So I think that would save a lot of people from heart transplants and a lot of other things if they knew that this technology was available, right? So this is how you wear X39. You wear your patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off, and then you throw them away. And during that 12 hours off, you're allowing your body to heal and rejuvenate itself. Then you put on a new patch the next day and you repeat it all over again. Make sure you can wear more than one at a time. You don't have to limit it to one. I wouldn't suggest you wear 6 X39s. You don't want to overstimulate your body, but to have on one or two is fine and it will help to enhance whatever you're doing. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water every day. So many people say, oh, I drink a lot of water. And I asked them, how much water do you drink? Oh, I drink 2 glasses of water a day. I'm like, girl, that is not a lot of water. That is not even a start. Okay. You're supposed to drink at least half your body weight in inches. I mean, in ounces. So, however much you weigh, you're supposed to drink at least half of that in ounces. So everybody should probably drink about a half a gallon of water, if not more, a day if you're overweight, you know? So don't try to guzzle. The problem is people have problem getting water down. They try to guzzle it all at one time. No, take a glass of water, put 4 ounces in it, sip that for half an hour, and then do it over again. Every half an hour, sip 4 ounces of water. By the end of the day, you'll get your full body supply of water in, and you won't be dehydrated. Because the first thing happens when you go to the hospital, the first thing they do is give you water because they know you're dehydrated. You ain't drinking enough water. So get that water in, people. Get that water in. I repeat, get that water in. Yeah. Next slide, please.
Wow, that was good information to hear. Wow.
Yeah. X39. It is sophisticated. It's some high-tech technology, but it's so easy to explain. All you got to do is say, here, just stick this patch on. And if that what you don't know, you don't need to have to explain everything or know the whole Bible of the X39. You have people that'll help you explain that. Like I'm here to help those that I talk to or those that I brought in as brand partners. I'm here to help you. Lady Erica is here to help you. Verdita is here to help you. And all of our upline senior directors are here to help get you through that hump of explaining things to people. And there's so many testimonies. If you just share testimonies alone, it's going to make a difference, in people's lives. And the best thing about X39 is it really, really works. It really, really works. It's not one of those gimmick fad products where everybody's doing it. It actually works and does what it's supposed to do. There's a patent behind it, okay? So yeah. So check out the testimonies. You can go to thisisitinfo.com as well as thisisitteam.com. So many testimonies on YouTube. So many testimonies on This Is It Team on YouTube. Man, I'm telling you, you can binge watch all day and still not get to the end of how many people's lives have been changed by this technology. Now, I do have another someone on the line. Salaha, are you there? If you are, unmute your phone because I wanted you to share the awesome testimony. I'm trying to see. Do you see her on there, Erica?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, sis, can you just share a little bit about your journey with X39 and the progress that your husband is making?
Yes. My husband was in the hospital for some months, and he came home not doing too much of anything. He couldn't even move his legs, letting on his arms. So I had to move every part of his body. And I listened to her testimony she had put up on one of the social media, and I was listening to it, and I was like, you know what? I normally don't try stuff like this, but at this point, I'm desperate. Got to try something. So I called her up and I said, I saw that testimony that you had on social media. I said, can you tell me a little bit about it? So she told me a little bit about it. And I said, you know what? What do I have to lose? So I ordered the patches. I started out with X39 and Ice Wave. And stuck it on my husband. And he was telling me you have to watch very quickly because it happens very quickly. So I put the patch on my husband and he couldn't even move his legs. And I went in the kitchen to make him breakfast. And when I came back, he had his legs up. I was like, what? Who moves your legs? And he was like, I did. I said, well, put your legs back down. He put his leg back up, put it back down. And from there, we have been having nothing but success. He's walking now, he's standing now, he's putting on his own clothes. And of course, we went to the next patch and the next patch, and every patch we put on him, life just gets better for him.
Whoa.
Life just gets better for him. So it's been a journey and it's been a good journey. And I try to tell everybody about it. If you should try it, walk out in faith. because it's a very good product and it works. And he's looking really good. His looks, he looks younger now and he feels younger.
Erica, do you have that picture? I don't have it where I
Let
can
me
pull it
see.
right
Let me
now.
see if I can pull it up. But I
I did
remember when you
share that picture you shared with me, Cheryl, for Leon, and everybody has just been like, "Oh my goodness, wow!"
Yes, the before and after once he started
Yeah, the
taking
before and after. Yeah,
yeah.
I love
So we love it. We're not going to stop. It's working for us. And after he's done, I'm gonna patch myself up, but I had to get him done first.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, you know what? Let me just say this, Tila. I remember you sent me the picture. He was like, "Girl, we got Benjamin Button all the way here." I was like, "Oh my gosh, guys! I get all these text
Let me
messages."
see if
And
I can.
Tila is one that is
Let me
really
see if
serious
I can
about
pull
sending
it up
them.
real quick. If I can pull it, hold
Yes,
on.
absolutely.
See if I
And
can
so, yeah, we keep getting all
pull
these
it.
testimonies, God. The hits keep coming. But let me just tell you something. The patch you're supposed to wear for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Okay.
Right.
But I found out through someone, and who is a naturopath who's been doing this business for even longer than myself. And she said that you're supposed to take it off within 12 hours and throw it away. She says, but it has a little bit more power in it, just a little bit. Okay. Like maybe a couple hours. So you can take it off him and put it on you.
Oh, okay, and get
I've
some of
done
it.
it.
Yeah.
I've
Once
done
it's
it.
warm and it's on his body, you can get a couple more hours out of it. That's why people put it on their dogs, they put it on their plants, all
Oh
that good
wow.
stuff. Yes, yes. But
On a plant? Wow.
yes, people's plants are growing like crazy. I was like, what? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Wow.
wow. Taylor, did you get the picture?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you for sharing that about I know it's not made to be reused, but like you
Right.
just said, I had the isolate patch on for like all day. I know I had almost 13 hours because I got up really early in the morning. And later that evening we went out to walk. And as we were walking, Abraham had went to work out early. So
Yeah, I would have did the
when we were walking, he kind of overdid it a little bit. He said, "Oh my goodness, my back is hurting so bad." And we had to keep stopping. I said, "Baby, well, let me take my patch off and give it to you." And he was like, "You think it's gonna help?" I'm like, "All we can do is try." So I took my patch off and put it on his back, and immediately he stood straight up and was like, "Oh my God, this stuff is amazing." And he
Tahila,
walked
that's
all the
good.
way the rest of the way home with no pain, you know. So
Wow.
it works, man. I'm telling you. But
That
yeah,
was
I
got the
did
picture?
find the I did find the picture. So
Okay.
if you can what do you need to do? Share the screen or something? I don't know.
Probably not. You know what, you might have to hold it up, or we might have to just save it for another
Oh,
time.
it's on my phone.
Yeah. So it's a
It's
little
on my
tricky.
phone,
I
so I
mean, I
can't.
have some pictures. I think I
Yeah,
pulled up a couple, but yeah, the hits kept coming.
yeah,
But while I'm waiting, let me just say this. I do
yeah.
know that Derwin is on the line, and he has a young lady, I think Sims, who has a testimony too. And that
Okay.
you have another testimony. I just want to make sure. Tahila, did you?
I'm not sure. I think Liz is on the
Oh,
line, but I'm not sure if she wanted to give a testimony or not. Liz,
okay.
if you are there and you want to give a testimony, if you can unmute your phone quickly and just share with us how you're doing. No? Okay.
Okay.
Jan,
Was it Liz? It was Liz.
I think it was Liz, but she's not unmuting, so
Let
she
me
might not.
see if maybe she doesn't know how to. Let me see if I can help her. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let me see. I don't see her. Let me see.
Yeah.
She doesn't
And
have
that might be a different Liz. That might not be my Liz. I don't know.
it.
It just says
That's
Liz.
true. That's true. That's true. That
Okay.
might not be, but I'm gonna ask her to unmute and see if that works. See if it helps. But I
Okay.
know she likes to share. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if by the end of the call, if she figures out how to unmute, then I'll
Sure.
let her
Sure.
jump in real quick. Just for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and move on to Mr. Derwin.
Okay.
I think
Thank
Mr.
you,
Derwin,
Sharma.
well, Tahila, that
Absolutely.
was just phenomenal. Just even everything that you shared is just powerful, and we
Thank you.
just appreciate you. You guys may never see me do another presentation.
Nah, don't act like that.
That was excellent, Tahila. Thank you so much for sharing today. We really appreciate you and I took some notes. I'm going to stop guzzling my water. I'm being held accountable for my word guzzling.
Drinking while I'm talking.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see if Mr. Derwin's out there. Are you out there, Derwin?
So I am. I'm here.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay.
All right. All right. Well,
All
powerful,
right.
powerful testimonies. And look, my excitement have got excited. I don't know. If you guys haven't really understood what we have our hands on, I mean, because if you can take a patch and put it on somebody's pain, if you can take a patch and put it on somebody's problem, you could also create financial gains. So that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. But at this time, I actually want to put Miss Rhonda Sims. It's actually a daughter of one of my top reps out of Michigan. And when I say it's an absolutely game changer, because this lady, this young lady, she's a nurse, and I mean, she knows her stuff. But guess what? She literally had to get patched by her mom. And at this time, I would love to bring Miss Rhonda to the stage. Miss Rhonda Sims, are you there?
Hello. I am here. Hold on one second. Sorry, I got littles running around and I can't see myself. Is my camera on?
Well, yes.
Yes,
It
you look
is?
beautiful.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm wondering why I can't see myself. That's weird.
Yes.
So anyways, my name is Rhonda Sims. I am the daughter of.
Now, for whatever reason, Rhonda, you went on mute. So you have to unmute yourself again. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I'm not paying attention. Sorry. Okay. Now my mic's on.
Yes.
All right. So I'm the daughter of Brenda Lee. She's a part of this Life Wave Therapy revolution. And just a little background about me. I was a collegiate and high school athlete for approximately like 13 years. So I ran track from the time I was 13 to the time I was 25. So I did like long jump and I did short sprints, weightlifting, all that. And I think now that I'm in my early 30s, a lot of that is playing into some of the chronic back pain that I deal with. So I've given birth to 3 children, and within that time frame, I was diagnosed with a condition called hyperlordosis, where my my lower spine curves inward more so than the average spine, and that can cause a lot of back pain. It can cause like the beginning stages of arthritis, and it can also cause like pinched nerves and things like that. And unfortunately, I've had all 3 of those: pinched nerve, herniated disc, and I have like very mild arthritis, just because of how my bones are stacked. So when my mom started talking about these patches, of course, I'm just like, oh, what's she selling now? What's she trying to get me to try now? And I don't remember her giving me a whole lot of information. I just remember her saying that it could help with my back pain because she knows I have back pain. I'm 34 and I go to the chiropractor at least twice a month for my condition, and because it releases what I needed to release. However, when she introduced the patches to me, I was able to stop going to the chiropractor. I have not gone to the chiropractor maybe in a few months. I only go when I have like a flare up or when I'm in excruciating pain. And another thing is I take Norcos for my pain management. However, when I have a patch, there's no need for that. I completely forget that I have pain medication because I use the patches in place of my pain medication. And yesterday, for whatever reason, my body was just, I guess it was super duper inflamed. Something was super irritated. I couldn't like I had very limited range of motion with my neck. I wasn't able to do like a full head turn like I'm doing now. And I was having issues raising my arm. And so I was super uncomfortable the whole day. Like I was tempted to tell my husband, if in the event that I collapse or pass out, can you please take me to Hurley, because that's where my insurance will pay for my hospital visit at. But I was, I'm sucking it up. I'm just in excruciating amount of pain after we went to like a little brunch spot. So we're close to my mom's house, and something dawned on me, and I'm like, text her, because I haven't been taking the patches in a while, because I guess just intermittently I'll buy them, and then sometimes I won't, and sometimes I'll have them and sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll go to the chiropractor, so it's just like hit or miss. I haven't been like going hard with the patches. So I call her up and I'm like, hey mom, are you at home? Do you have some patches? She's like, yeah, stop by. So she puts like, I think it was 4 patches, mom, 4 or 5 patches on me, like down my spine. I'm showing her where my pain points are. And she like, here, let me put this one on. Let me put this one. Let me put this one. And I say within 30 minutes, I was able to turn my neck, and I wasn't able to do it for maybe a day and a half. I was unable to literally look to the left side because it was so pinched. It was so tense. I don't know what I did to myself. I was lifting weights a couple days prior to that, so I could have like aggravated something or thrown something out of place. However, when she put those patches on me, in 30 minutes, I started feeling results. I slept with the patches and I slept with a heat pad around my neck. And I feel like I can run 2 miles now. I can do nothing hurts. I'm pain free. My back isn't hurting anymore. And honestly, I don't know why I haven't joined this program yet. It's like I needed something drastic like this to happen for me to like really, really, really believe it. And I'm sold now. It's no reason. Okay, baby, hold on. It's no reason for me to even rely on pain medications or my chiropractor anymore when I have something that's this powerful that can literally start to regenerate the things inside of my own body. And I'm not taking a pill, and I'm not putting toxins inside of me, and I'm not going to get artificially adjusted. I'm literally putting something on my skin, and it is helping my body do whatever it needs to do to heal from the inside out.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's absolutely amazing. The funny part, you say that your grandmother wasn't even using the patch. Okay, so that means I had to come all the way from Atlanta to Michigan for your grandmother to actually, put the patch on. And so I was the one that got your grandmother to put the patch on. And guess what? Your grandmother's a whole different person. So, I mean, really, so not only would it affect the daughter, not only would it affect the mama, it affects the grandmother, it affects the children. My daughter came to me probably about 2 months ago, and she was like, well, Daddy, my leg is hurting. I said, well, Daddy got some patches. And guess what? She's 10 years old. She put a patch on it. I had to record her. She said, well, Daddy gonna love this because it works, Daddy. It works, Daddy. So I mean, hey, I'm really excited, and you say you don't know what you're waiting on. Hey, just sign up, and you can figure it out later.
That's how I'm starting to feel.
Just sign up. You'll figure it out later, and just keep telling your story, because your story was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
Wow. Derwin, I tell you, we got some powerful testimonies going on here today, and that testimony that you gave was wonderful. Thank you so much. And as you can see, she's a flex mom too. She's doing this and she's doing that, and she's still got the babies, and they still can see their mama while she's sharing. And that's what makes this business so powerful.
Yes.
Is that you can incorporate your family, and your body can be healed. You can make money. Oh, you can help other people. As I'm listening to these testimonies and listening to Heal It and listening to everyone, I just got chills a couple times. So I tell you, I've heard these testimonies, similar things before. So even though it's a different person, it still blows me away. Like, okay, I knew I wasn't crazy that last time. That really happened. So let me tell you something, guys. This right here, you may have gotten on this call today to simply to hear about the product, and I'm going to take maybe 3 minutes to enlighten you if you're interested in how you can create your own franchise, your own business from the comfort of your home. You can be a flex mom, flex dad, flex grandpa. I was talking to Mike today, and Mike is like, I'm at the track meet, I'm here and I'm there, and I'm at this training and that training, but I think I can jump on. This is the kind of business you can do, even if you're multitasking. And so I just love this, the concept of what we're doing here and how we all come together to help each other. You know what I mean? And so this is one other testimony. Benalago, as you can see here, has been impacted greatly within 90 days. And we won't share this one today if I can get it to go past this one, because we talked about a lot today and I want to respect your time. So you may be asking, what company is promoting this? Well, first of all, guys, this company is 19 years old. They went from 20 million to 430 million in just like 2 years. Now, come on now. That is definitely a big clue that this product is helping a lot of people, not just in your backyard and probably not even in your backyard, but all over the world. Over 160 patents at this point. Look at this, in 75 different countries. And guys, this is not weight loss, skincare, or supplements. Even though I've lost 25 pounds, and you'll talk to people whose skin is just looking radiant, and there's so many things happening. There's, whether it be they're having more energy, and everything's all rolled into one, but it's all about optimizing your body. Well, guess what? We were also voted #1 for momentum in the direct selling industry, and not just #1. We talking about #1 in the world. Okay, I don't like to brag too much, but I'm going to have to pop my collar on that one right there, because that's pretty significant. The #1 company for momentum in the world. That means that you didn't come into a business where you have to start it from scratch for your very self, but still nobody knows about this business. That's what's crazy. So it's in momentum and nobody still knows about it. That means that is a perfect quiet storm for you to maximize your income here and to become a part of what we believe will be $1 billion company in a very short amount of time. Now, guys, you may be someone that wants to make some extra money, or you want to help some people, or you want to save some money for retirement, or maybe you want to just pay off your car. It could be something like a simple goal. I'm going to pay off my car early so that I can spend that money on other things. Well, guess what? Our compensation plan is extremely generous. Okay. It's very simple. It's about building a franchise and bringing in other people who have a similar desire. Instead of spending, millions of dollars to open up a McDonald's where you can make 150,000 a year, that's if the kids don't give away all the French fries. Here, you don't have to worry about anybody giving away the French fries, okay? Although you probably will be giving away some patches, okay, here and there, right? But that's a part of the model, part of the system that we have in place, which the product and the business comes with a business in a box where we show you exactly what you need to do. But what if I told you that you can earn $25,000 a week by sharing this and creating franchises? Guys, it's real. There are people maxing out the compensation plan right now. I was in corporate and now I'm doing this business full time from the comfort of my home, actually from the comfort of the studio while my daughter's practicing. Okay. So we have matching bonuses as well, and you get up to 65% on 3 different levels. Okay. So that's a lot. So you may be asking yourself, how do you get started in this business? Is it really expensive? Like most franchises will cost you anywhere from 75,000 just for the franchise fees, not including the proper real estate and all the other expenses and all of the equipment that's needed. And you know what? A lot of people don't have franchises because they don't have that kind of money. They don't have that kind of time to go and set it up. They don't have the freedom to actually move forward. I mean, it's just the way it is today. It's very difficult with the economy. But what if I told you you could start a whole business for under $2,000, and you would have inventory automatically over 19 sleeves of the product? You would be immediately placed in our diamond club, in a sense, where you would be able to make $500 off of each person that you brought in as a diamond. And then you would not have to pay any of your franchise fees or subscription for 3 months. Okay. And so this is the premium package right here. This is the ready, set, go package. If you want to make the dough, ready, set, go. I'm Robin. I'm sorry. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass it up. But then we also have our gold packages for someone that says, my money's not right there just yet. Or I just want to pass out some patches like Ken did, and then get text messages saying, OMG, what in the world is going on here? Like they did when we went out to eat, when Lisa and I were at a establishment, a hotel, and we put the patch on the guy who was complaining at the bar about his back and his shoulder. Now he couldn't turn his head, just as Miss Sims said. And she put the patch on him, and he said, what kind of voodoo? So you want to have at least some patches so you can do that, right? You want to have miracle moments all through your day. Okay. And when you do that, guess what? You will be able to get our gold package, and that one's $4.99, and you get an extra sleeve of another product as well. And it's the first position that will allow you to hit manager, which is if you can become a manager maker in this business, you will be successful and you will make money. Okay. And then silver's for somebody who said, let me just get a little product. I just want to get it for me and my wife. I want to get 2 months to share, and then I have maybe a little to share. And that's fine too. And we tell everybody, get in where you fit in. You can always upgrade. That's the good news. You can upgrade. But I will tell you this, the information that you receive today, guys, should not be something that you keep to yourself. It should not. You should not doubt whether this product is helping people. The testimonies are never ending. We have clinical studies. We have patents. I don't know what else to tell you. We have 97% success rate for people having at least one breakthrough. And sometimes people don't even realize that they forgot that their vision has gotten better, or they forgot that they don't have an urgency to go to the restroom. But nevertheless, it is definitely been tested and proven that something's happening, so much so that doctors are shutting down their businesses to come into this business and franchise with X39 and LifeWave. And so guys, we want you to join us. We want you to come on board and share this incredible business with other people. If you're serious about your dreams, this is hope for the future. I promise you. You want to get started immediately. Don't wait, because it takes 5 days for your product to come. Now, if you are really wanting to look at this whole system, you want to go to thisisitteam.com, and you'll find all kinds of Zoom information for events and live events like we're having here in Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow. I cannot wait, guys. That is going to be an explosive meeting, because Gina and Steve, who are our business builders and our top earners in the company, they are going to set the room on fire. Okay, because their energy, just imagine if you were making, and I'm not telling you their income, but let's just say if you were making, just hypothetically, $60,000, $70,000, or $80,000 a week. You know what kind of energy, you know what kind of frequency you're on. If you're having that kind of energy, your frequency is high. You want to be in the building to feel that energy, that you might be able to take that, a little piece of that with you where you're going on your road to healing, on your road to success. And you know what? You want to be around people who have a like mindset, who are looking to grow and become greater than what they are. And because of that, we want to invite you to that event. And we also want to invite you to our conference, which is coming up too. So guys, listen, we had so much to talk about today. And I just thank everybody who joined us. And I cannot wait to see everyone tomorrow in Atlanta and also in Florida. All right. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to come on and share your testimony to help us to make this call an incredible call for our inspirational leaders. All right, everyone, have a blessed day. Take care. Thank you so much to Hila for your great presentation. It was excellent. Excellent. You get an A++. Wonderful. All right, guys, take care. Thank you.
All right, see you on the next call. And we'll
All
see you on our event tomorrow.
Yes, and also if you'd like to send someone, you can send someone to a presentation tonight at 8 and 10 o'clock. So you can just look at the This Is It Team website and you'll see all the information. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a good one.
Great call, great testimony.
Yes, thank you.